Hello everyone, this is Tisha Sardana. I am a third year student at NIT Jalandhar. I am pursuing electronics and VLSI. Today I'll be showing functioning of PYNQ-Z2 FPGA board. This is a PYNQ-Z2 FPGA board. It is of a brand Xilinx. You can find it in your laboratories. Here is a detailed photo in which you can see all the interfaces. We have headphone plus mic, a USB host, an HDMI out, a Raspberry Pi, HDMI in, jumper for boot mode selection, and then there are P mode A and P mode B. There are two interfaces for Arduino. There are 4 LEDs and then there are 4 corresponding buttons. We have SD card and there are 2 buttons here for programming and system reset. Then there are 2 slide switches. These help us in the functioning of these LEDs and these buttons. Then there is a jumper for power source selection. When you are using the DC power source which is directly from your power supply through a charger, you are make sure this jumper is downwards, and when you are using the power switch, make sure this is upwards. Then there are RGB lights. There is a UART, a USB selection, the line in, an Ethernet cable, and that's all. Now these are the things you must have. All these things are directly provided in your PYNQ-Z2 board. This is the PYNQ-Z2 board. It contains an Ethernet cable, micro SD card, a SD card reader, a micro USB cable. Make sure the USB cable is a data cable and it is not just a charging cable. The PYNQ-Z2 board is as shown here. The first step is preparing the micro SD card. You need to put your micro SD card in the card reader and then into your laptop as shown in the figure. Now you need to download the PYNQ-Z2 image file. You need to go to the AMD PYNQ-Z2 website. The website is mentioned here, and once you download it, you need to unzip the file. This is the file. I downloaded the version 3.1.1 which was not working on my laptop, so I re-downloaded the version 3.0.1 which worked. So make sure you download this version only. Now you need to flash the SD card. So for flashing, I'm using the website Belena Echo. You can go to Chrome and download directly from there. You need to select here flash from file. Now you need to upload your downloaded version. This version, it will be saved on your laptop as this keyword only, version 3.0.1. After it is done, you need to do the board setup. At number 3, you need to put your SD card which is flashed properly. Then jumper 1 and 2 are the jumpers for selecting the features. Now the 6th is the power supply, 4th is the USB cable, and 5th is the Ethernet cable. Make sure all these aren't loose and they are properly attached to your board. This is the final setup. After you connect everything, this red when you switch the board on, only the red power LED will be turned on. The Ethernet cable will have two blinking lights, which means the internet is available to the board. This red light will tell you that the USB cable is connected to your board, which means USB cable is providing data and power supply to the board. After a while, if your micro SD card is flashed properly, the done LED will be turned on. After some time, these LEDs blue and green will start to flash. This means your board is ready to start. It might take some time, so you don't need to worry. It might take 5 to 10 minutes as well. This is the final setup. The blue LEDs will turn off while the yellow LEDs will remain on. This indicates that the board is ready to use. Now you need to find the IP address of a PYNQ spot. By default it is 192.168.2.99, but if your uh, board is not working here, so you can download Angry IP Scanner and you can find there what your IP address of the board is. Now when you type this on your any browser, this Jupyter notebook will be opened. The password was easy to guess, it was Xilinx. And then when you type this password, a number of folders will open. This will be on your screen. Now we have to create the first notebook. For creating the first notebook, we need to select new, then folder. A new folder named Untitled will be opened. You can rename it. Here I have renamed it with examples. Now you need to create a new Python notebook where you will be writing the code. Now you need to select new, then again Python 3. Here is your code for blinking LEDs. In the first line we are importing some libraries. Then from line 2, here we have the code. We have given LED 0 base LED 0, LED 1 as base LEDs 1, LED 2 as base LED 3, LED LED 2 and LED 3 as base LED 3. Again we have switches. Now for switches I have given base switches to switch 0, switch 1 for base switch is 1. Now here is the program. While true means this program will run forever. When the switch 0 is true means when the switch 0 is turned on, LED 0 and LED 1 will be turned on. When the switch 1 read is equal to 0, which means when the switch 1 is turned on, it implies that LED 2 and LED 3 will be turned on, else they will be off. To run this, we need to select cell, then run all, or we can directly use this option run here below the cell. This is the final output. Now here both the switches are turned off, so no LED is working. Here switch 1 is turned on, which implies LED 0 and LED 1 are turned on. Here both the switches are turned on, which implies both the LEDs are turned on. Here I'll be showing you the video of actual functioning. That's all. Thank you so much.